In this video I'm showing how I assembled the Hemnes TV stand from Ikea. It comes in two separate boxes, so when you pick it up from the store just make sure that you get both. I got started by opening up both boxes. The smaller one mostly contains the parts for the drawers. The instructions will have you begin by assembling the stuff that came out of the first box first, but I went ahead and unpacked everything from the second box as well. I'll move quickly through each step and show what the assembly looks like, beginning with step 1. I began by laying out these 6 pieces of wood. These just make up the sides of the drawers. And all we're doing here is just taking these smaller wooden rods and tapping them into the holes. Alright, now on to step 2. I laid out the 3 pieces that make up the front of the drawers, and I grabbed my handful of these screws. I hand tighten 4 screws into each piece. Step 3. For step 3, we're just lowering the sides of the drawers onto the front of the drawers. Step 4. In step 4, we're taking this handful of fasteners and inserting one in each of the holes on the side of the drawers. I hand tighten each of these down with a screwdriver. This part is pretty easy, so I did steps 5, 6, and 7 all together. What we're doing here is putting the bottom of the drawer in place, holding it there with the back of the drawer, and then securing everything by tapping the little plastic nails in. There are 2 holes on each side of the drawer, so you should use 4 of the plastic nails for each. Then I just repeated these steps for the other 2 drawers. Step number 8. This one's a freebie, we're just putting the knobs on the front. For each of the 3 drawers, I push the screw through the hole in the front and tighten the knob in place. Step 9 and step 10. In this step we're using these screws to attach the rails to the bottom of the drawers. The part with the wheel goes towards the back of the drawer. I wouldn't stress out too much about putting them on the wrong way here. As long as the screw holes line up, then you should be fine. And again, I just repeated these steps for the other 2 drawers as well. Alright, starting with step 11, we will need the contents of bag 2. In this step, we're attaching the rails to the sides of the stand, again using the same screws. And again, no worries here about putting them on incorrectly. As long as the holes line up, then you're good. Step 12. For this step, we're using these screws. I hand tighten 4 of these screws in each piece. Step 13 and 14. In this step, I tapped one of the small wooden rods into the longer board that matched the instructions. Then I put the board into place and secured it using one of the twist locks. Steps 15 and 16. These steps are very similar to what we just saw. Again, I just tapped the small wooden rods into the end of the longer boards here. I put the boards into place and secured each one in place with the little twist lock screws. Step 17. I had already pressed the little wooden rods into the boards here, so all that was left to do was lower the other side into place. There's not a lot to this, you just have to make sure that everything lines up and it should fit together. And then step 18 is to secure everything on this side with the twisty boys. The next steps focus on different pieces, so I sat this aside for now. Step 19. In this step we're connecting rails to each of these dividers. And similarly to last time, as long as the screw holes line up, then you're doing it right. Step 20, we flip the dividers over and do the same thing on the other side. Step 21. This one's short, we're just tapping a wooden rod in each of the dividers. Step 22. In this step we'll need the main frame of the stand. What we're doing here is lining the wooden pegs up with one of the holes and then swinging each of the dividers into place. Step 23. In this step you'll need the 4 long screws and this wrench. What we're doing here is securing the dividers that we just installed to the long wooden pieces. This part was most definitely a forearm workout. After all 4 screws were tightened down, I flipped the stand upright. Step 24. This step is more of gently tapping the small wooden rods into holes. Step 25. For this step we need the tabletop laying face down, as well as these screws, and then just hand tighten each of the screws into place. Step 26, kind of optional depending on if you have kids or if you like your kids. In this step we're using this mounting hardware. I attach both of the mounts to the bottom of the tabletop. These are there for if you want to fasten the stand to the wall to keep it from flipping over. Step 27. In this step we're lowering the frame of the stand onto the tabletop. There's a lot of different places here where it could kind of get snagged, so I just had to work with it a bit to get everything to fit together. Step 28. More of the twisty treats. In this step I'm using one of the twisty treats in each of the holes to secure the tabletop to the bottom of the stand. Step 29. In this step we'll need these 4 long screws. I use the same Phillips head screwdriver here to tighten each of the 4 screws into place. Step number 30. In this step we lay the stand down on its face, then lay the back cover into place. Step 31. In this step we'll use a handful of the small screws and these little bitey squares. This step isn't really an exact science. There were no screw holes pre-drilled or markings of where to put the screws, but the general idea here is that we want to secure the back cover in place. So I just kind of spread the screws and the pokey squares across the back, approximately to where they appeared to be in the directions. After I was done screwing the back cover in place, I sat the stand upright. Step 32 is to attach the anti-child flipping hardware to the wall. I don't have kids and my dogs know better, so I'm skipping this step. Step 33. In this step we'll use this handful of these little mounts. These are the mounts that the shelves will rest on. I pressed them into the holes that were in the sides of the stand and of the dividers. Then I got the shelves ready to install. To install each shelf I just slid them into place. I found that it was easiest to tilt the front of the shelf up so that the notches in the back of the shelf could find their way onto the mounts, and then I pushed the front of the shelf down and into place. Then I repeated these steps for the other 2 shelves. Alright, last step of the journey, number 34. Put the drawers in and give yourself a pat on the back. You took the initiative. You went to Ikea, you walked around that giant store, you loaded up your vehicle with this furniture, brought it home, and you put it together. I hope this video helped you assemble this piece of furniture, and I hope that it was a great addition to your home. We've been pretty satisfied with ours so far. Hit like if this helped you out, and thanks for watching.